Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry I haven't been on much lately. We've been preoccupied here. Um, the plants are doing wonderful. They're growing, growing, growing. I'm just trying to keep up with all the growths and lots of new flower spikes popping up, new blooms here and there. Um, this is just a quick video to say hello and to kind of give you an update on what's going on. My camera girl, Cookie, that's my wife. Her real name is Jan, Jan. She was diagnosed with cancer a week or so back. They found a lump in her left breast during a routine mammogram, and a few tests later, they did confirm that in a biopsy. They did confirm that it was cancer. They've identified it. She had a port installed yesterday, and she begins chemo in a few days. I know it sounds very bleak. I know it sounds horrible. I know it sounds terrible, and it is. It is. Ooh, believe me, it is. But on the bright side, on the positive side, the blessings that came along with this, the cancer has not spread. They did a full body scan on her, and the cancer has not spread. So she's just dealing with one lump. When they were talking to her about her doctors, and you have to remember, Jan is a survivor she's a 30-year survivor of leukemia and lymphoma at the same time. She had some incredible doctors, did some miraculous things with her 30 years ago. Anyway, when we were sitting down with the surgeons the other day and talking about options and stuff, they mentioned the two doctors that were probably the best doctors to work on this and deal with this and have an incredible success rate with it. And when they said their names, my wife kind of gasped, and I looked over and I said, what's wrong? And she said, those are the two doctors that saved my life 30 years ago. So again, a blessing. She's been put with those two doctors again. And I'm sure they will have the same success they had with her before. She's just an incredibly strong lady, very determined, and when she gets her mind set on something, she doesn't let go. This is the same lady who, when she found out I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and Lewy bodies, went back to school to become a nurse so she could take care of me better. She has one semester left. She graduates in December. This is going to be a tough semester, I'll tell you. I can't imagine it. I couldn't imagine. To tell you how strong this lady is, she was studying for her final exam last Friday, studying a week ago, and studying, and had been studying, and or this was 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago Friday, and she was studying, and they called 2 hours before she was taking her final exam, before she was getting ready to leave, and said, we found a lump in your breast. And you can imagine it shook her a little bit. Anyway, the trooper that she was, she went and took her test. I'd be honest, I don't know how well I could have done on a test after being told something like that, you know, a couple hours before, just a few hours before. Anyway, she did incredible on her test and had a fantastic high grade for the quarter, and is now in her very, very last semester. I'm getting quarters and semesters mixed up, sorry. I hope you're getting my point. Anyway, that's what's preoccupied my time. That's what's kept me busy the last couple of weeks, and off YouTube, and lack of videos, lack of answering questions, and communication, period. And I apologize to many folks who were waiting for phone calls or emails or questions answered. I'm so sorry. I will put something out again, if not today, tomorrow, or the next day, and show the orchids a little closer up, and all the wonderful growths that are happening, and how well everything's doing, all the new flower spikes coming, and the new blooms. And I'll talk about a few things that some people have been asking me to talk about. You know me, I love nutrition, and I'll discuss anything there is about nutrition. I don't know what else to say other than just, I want to ask you all one big favor. If you could please direct all those kind words, all those kind thoughts, all those prayers, all those messages, all those good karma that you guys send me on a regular basis that has picked me up and pulled me from so many dark corners and pulled me out of holes and given me so much courage and helped keep me sharp with all your wonderful questions. If you would please direct your energy to my wife Jan, to the doctors that will be working with her, those incredible nurses that will be working with her and caring for her, the lab people, anybody that crosses her path, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers, please. I would appreciate it. As for me, I've had to get up off of my lazy behind and help pick up the slack. And I'll be honest, as tough as it's been, I'm finding new levels, and I'm finding out that I have a lot more strength than I thought I had. I'm finding out that I can push myself a lot harder than I ever thought I could. But for this lady, I would do it all. And I'm honored. Anyway, that's the quick update. I'm so sorry for the for what seems like sad news, but it's not. This could be a lot worse, and there are a lot of people that are struggling and have struggled worse through this. We're still not out of the woods yet. We still have a couple more big obstacles to get past, and I'll know more in a few more days. But my thoughts are with you guys today. My thoughts are with all my viewers and subscribers as you're watching this and listening to this. My thoughts are with you guys. The last thing I want to do is give people bad news on my channel, or to, I'm exposing a lot more of my life than I probably need to or probably should, but I consider a lot of people here family and friends, and I'm very close to some of them. And it's important that you talk and speak to family and friends and people you're close to, I think. Thank you for listening, everybody. Thank you for all the kind words, all the thoughts, all the prayers, all the messages. As always, thank you from deep in my heart. I appreciate it. I know all your energy directed towards her will make her feel the exact same way that I do. I know it will. I know she'll get the exact same strength and encouragement from you guys that you've given me. I know the big man himself, the best healer in the world, has his hands on me, has his hands on my wife, and will help guide her through this, and will help give her strength. And I want you to know I keep every one of you in my prayers at night, and again, I thank you for everything. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and love and hugs from Alabama.